Chapter 2. While Mama graded papers in the dining room, the kitchen became a diorama workshop. Mama had found 3 shoe boxes in her closet that she was willing to give up. One for Billy, one for Ned, and one for Sal. Billy had gotten scissors, crayons, markers, construction paper, tissue paper, tape, and glue from the basement. Papa had thrown together some odds and ends from the garage that he thought might prove useful. Ned had brought 2 plastic sharks and some seashells from a Florida vacation to use for his diorama. And Sal had asked Papa if she could please use glitter, which was kept in the secret hiding place out of her reach. At first, Papa seemed jolly and had a good suggestion to offer. He showed Billy how to replicate a cave by crumbling up a piece of gray construction paper, then smoothing it out and gluing it to the side of the box. Because the paper was crisscrossed with folds and wrinkles, it gave the shoebox the appearance of a worn silvery rock. Billy worked diligently. He had a vision in his head of how he wanted his diorama to turn out. He wanted to make 3 or 4 bats hanging from the top of the cave, and he wanted to make one big bat with its wings spread to look as if it were flying. Billy cut out several bats out of black construction paper. He worked quickly. The sleeping hanging bats were fairly easy to make. Essentially, they were black ovals with tabs on one end. Billy folded the tabs and taped them to the inside of a shoebox. He had some difficulty with the flying bat. His hands couldn't get the scissors and the paper to do exactly how he wanted them to do. After he failed many attempts, Billy grew frustrated. He wrapped up another lopsided bat and tossed it onto the floor, grunting. "Hey," said Papa, "what's the problem?" "Nothing." "Really?" No answer. "Do you need some help?" asked Papa. "No," said Billy. He wanted to do this on his own. "Okay," said Papa. "Fine." The sharpness had returned to his voice. Billy cut out a bat that was acceptable, but he couldn't figure out how to attach it to the box and also make it appear as if it were flying, suspended in the air. "Now, will you help me?" Billy asked Papa. Papa nodded. Billy explained his idea. "We can do this," said Papa. He cut a strip of heavy paper and folded it many times, like an accordion. He glued one end of the strip to the bat and the other to the inside of the box. Papa held the glued ends firmly for what seemed like forever. "You have to be patient with glue," he said. At least Papa angled the shoebox so that the opening faced Billy. "How's this?" Papa asked. Billy looked at the diorama straight on. He couldn't see how the bat was fastened to the box. It truly looked as if a bat hung in the air. "That's good," said Billy. "You're welcome," said Papa. "Thank you," said Billy. He shook the diorama gently and the bat bounced. "Careful," warned Papa. "It's pretty delicate." To complete his cave, Billy chose some pebbles from Papa's assortments of things from the garage and glued them to the bottom of the box. He was proud of what he had done. Billy had been so focused on his own diorama, wrapped in a cocoon of concentration, that he hadn't paid much attention to Ned's or Sal's. When he finally checked them out, a sinking feeling took hold of him. Papa helped Ned make an ocean from different shades of blue tissue paper, which he crinkled and layered. Because Ned had used real seashells and the store-bought sharks, his diorama looked professional. He'd also made 2 streams of blood trailing from the shark's mouth with glitter glue, a perfect gruesome finishing touch. Sal's diorama looked great too. Her ocean was messy, patches and globs of blue and green and silver glitter. But Papa had made a big, beautiful replica of Raindrop out of yellow construction paper. It filled most of the shoebox. In comparison, Billy felt that his project looked like it was made by a 2-year-old. Sal watched Billy scrutinize his diorama. Mine's better, she said. Ned's too. Mine's dumb, Billy mumbled. No, it's not, said Papa. Mine's pretty, said Sally. She was radiant. She hugged her diorama, swaying it. Papa, can we make a diorama for all the Drop sisters? Diorama, said Billy. Not today, said Papa. Ned giggled. Hey Billy, your bat looks like a pair of flying underwear. Black, dirty underwear, he giggled again. Well, said Billy, yours only looks good because you have store-bought sharks. Any positive feeling had been drained away. Billy turned toward Sal. And yours only looks good because Papa did it. If he hadn't helped you, it would look like a garbage. Hey, said Papa sternly, enough. He brought down his hand hard onto the table. Smack, then silence. Papa rarely raised his voice, so when he did, it felt as if something in the universe had shifted. Sal broke the silence. Papa, your beard is sparkly, she said. Glitter, said Ned. That's the least of my problems, said Papa. I'm never having a beard when I grow up, Billy said under his breath. He was mad at Papa. Billy blamed him for the way he felt. Mama entered the kitchen. What's going on in here? She asked. She tucked her red marking pencil behind her ear, which made Billy think of Miss Silver's chopsticks. Papa whisked past Mama, tapping her on the shoulder. Tag team, he said. Your turn. He disappeared out the back door. Mama scanned the room. The tabletop and floor were strewn with scraps and wads of construction paper and tissue paper. There was a dusting of glitter everywhere. I could tell you've been working hard, she said. Are you going to make a diorama too? Asked Sal. Mama sighed. No, honey, she said. I'm going to help you all clean up.